session.
Oh yes.
Okay, thank you for your waiting and thank you for coming to the Palworld demo session. Okay. Okay, the Palworld official card game is a two-player card game where you lead a team of unique pals and aim for victory. Together with your pals to explore the world, build a structure, and defeat enemies. However, the world of Palworld is neither gentle nor kind. Not only will you have to contend with dangerous wild pals, you will also need to overcome other players that may get in your way. But don't worry, with the test pal on your side, you will have what it takes to overcome all obstacles and enemies in your quest for victory. Before we begin, we'd like to request your cooperation for the following guidelines. The cards and other items used in this event cannot be taken home, and the cards are prototype decks and may differ from the actual product. And prototype cards can be used for demo purpose and for the casual gameplay, but they are not legal in the tournament. And you are welcome to take photos and videos and post it in the social media. However, please be careful not to capture other participants in your photos. When posting, please use the hashtag Palworld TCG. Okay, let's start with an explanation of the game. This game uses a life point system. Attack with your pals and reduce your opponent's life point to 0 to win. And in an actual game, you will have 5 life points for the start, but we will starting with 3 for the purpose of this demo session. Then, let's take a look at your playmat. The largest part of cards in your right is your main deck. Usually you shuffle decks, but as this demonstration is script, please leave it as is. Then the start of cards to your lower left is the soul deck and contains 10 soul cards. Souls are used to pay the cost of playing cards. Then first we'll decide who goes first and who goes second. Usually you decide randomly through something like rock, paper, scissors. But this is the demonstration. Player with the white sleeve deck is the first player, and player with the black sleeve deck is the second player. Then, for the second player, you will always start a game with 1 soul card. So please place 1 soul card from your soul deck to your soul area vertically. With that, we can start a game. Now for player 1, let's start a game. On your first turn, the first player will skip their stand and draw face and start directly from the soul phase. So place 2 souls from your soul deck face up in the soul area vertically. At the start of each turn, you will get 2 soul cards and up to a maximum of 10 soul cards. Then next is the main phase. Let's start by deploying a pal to your base. Pals are the stars of the game. When deploying cards, including your pals, check the number in the card's top left corner. This number indicates the card's cost. To deploy a card to your base, you will need to pay the equivalent number of the souls as the cost. As you currently have 2 souls, you may play any card with a cost up to 2. Now you should have a 2 cost carnival in your hand. Then let's deploy Oh, sorry. Oh, damn. Sorry. Everyone, please draw 5 cards as you're standing there. Yeah. Okay. So this 5 cards is your starting hand. This game actually has a modding system. So if you don't like your cards, you can put all 5 cards back to your deck and shuffle the deck and draw 5 new cards. One game can only do 1 mulligan. But as this is a demo session, we we don't do the mulligan, please keep this 5 cards as your stand starting hand. Okay, sorry for the player 1. Now please deploy your Ikoria to your base. So to deploy Ikoria, turn the same number of souls indicated in the top left corner of the cards sideways to the rest position. The rest position indicates that the card has been used. In this case, you will rest the 2 soul cards to deploy Ikoria to your base. Space, yes.
Which looking at
The whole area is space. Okay. Then, any pal placed in your base can act immediately. This means you can attack and deal damage. So let's try doing that. Rest your pal and declare your attack to your opponent. And when you attack, take a look at the number on the card's bottom right corner. This number represents strike, which is the amount of damage this pal deals when attacking opponent. Now as you can see, Ikoria has 1 strike, so it will deal 1 damage to your opponent. Okay, for player 2, when a player receives damage, you will perform a damage check. So player 2 perform your damage check by flipping over the card from your top field deck equal to the strike of the incoming attack. For example, if you are hit by an attack with a strike of 2, you will flip over 2 cards one by one. But as you see, Ikoria has only 1 strike, so you just only flip over 1 card from your top of the deck. Then, if that card is a lucky pal with the star icon on the top right corner, then the damage will be cancelled. Unfortunately, this card is not lucky pal, so you will take 1 damage. So your life will decrease by 1. Please move your life point to 2 and put the flip over card to your graveyard. Flip over the card and put it to your graveyard. Okay. Okay, for player 1, since you have no other actions can do, please end your turn and move the turn to the player 2. Okay, for player 2, now it's your first turn. You will skip the stand phase and start from the draw phase. Please draw 1 card from the top of your deck. Next is your soul phase. Place 2 soul cards from your soul deck to the soul area vertically. Place 2 soul cards. Then, let's move to the main turn. As the second player, you will have 3 soul cards. So you can play cards with a cost up to 3. And it just so happens that you have a card in your hand that costs 3, which is Pangolin. However, this card has an interrupt ability that will be more useful when you are being attacked. So let's just save it for later. Now rest the 2 souls sideways and deploy Lambo to your base instead. Rest the 2 souls, deploy Lambo instead. Rest the 2 souls, deploy Lambo on your base.
So long.
Since pals can attack immediately after deployment, instead of attacking the opponent player, let's try attacking their pal. Please take note that only pals in the horizontal rest position can be attacked, while pals in the vertical stand position cannot be attacked. Let's take a look at your opponent's Ikoria. Your opponent's Ikoria is rested, so you will be able to attack it. Please rest your Lambo and attack your opponent's Ikoria. Yeah. Okay. So when you attack a pal with another pal, a battle between them takes place. Take a look at the number on the bottom left corner. This number shows a pal's power. When pals battle, they deal damage to each other. The pals that receive damage greater than their power are sent to the graveyard. Oh, okay. Then let's see. Lambo's power is 300. Ikoria's power is 200. cultivar has received more damage than its power, so cultivar will be sent into the graveyard. Meanwhile, in this battle, Lambo took 200 damage from cultivar, reducing its power to 100. But the damage taken will reset at the end of your turn. Okay, for player 2, as there are no further action you can take, it's the end of your turn. Please move the turn back to the player 1.
Let's see what it is.
Yeah, now player 1, it's your second turn. First, let's begin with the stand phase that was previously skipped. Turn all rested cards, including your soul cards, to the standing position. That means you can use these cards again in this turn. Next, draw phase. Please draw one card from top of the deck. And now, move on is the soul phase. Please place 2 soul cards from your soul deck to your soul area. Then it's time for the main phase. As now you have 4 soul cards, you can deploy even stronger powers. Please rest 4 soul cards and deploy 4 sparks to your base. Then, for player 1, let's do check on your opponent's life point. Now, they should have 2 life points remaining. With 4 sparks to strike, you may win the game. Then rest the 4 sparks and declare an attack to your opponent. And now for player 2, you are in a sticky situation. If you take this attack, you will lose 2 life points and the game. It's time like this, can cards with the interrupt ability come in handy. Player 2, show the pendulum that has interrupt to your opponent. So interrupts card can be played by spending 1 soul or by placing 1 card from your hand into the graveyard. Since you still have 1 soul remaining, let's rest it and play the interrupt. The interrupts have a quick timing, which means they can be used when you are being attacked. Okay, then the interrupt is successful, your opponent's attack will fail, and you will avoid taking any damage. The interrupt card will be sent to the graveyard after use. Yeah, the interrupt card will be sent to the graveyard after use. Okay, for player 1, since there are no further actions you can take, please end of your turn and move the turn to the player 2. Okay, then for player 2, I'll turn back to you. We will start from the stand phase. Stand all rest cards, including your soul cards and Lambo. Yeah, stand all cards. Yeah. Okay, then draw phase. Draw 1 card from top of your deck. Yeah, draw 1 card from your top of deck. Then soul phase. Place 2 soul cards from soul deck to your soul area. Okay. Now, you have 5 soul cards. There are cards with a variety of costs in your hand. For now, why don't we try deploying a structure? Check your hand. You should have a structure card called Primitive Furnace in your hand. Similar to deploying a pal, structure is deployed by resting soul cards equal to the number in the top left corner. So, since the top left number is 1, rest 1 soul card and deploy it to your base. Okay. Structure are not just for show. Your pals can be assigned to them. Let's rest the Lambo in your base and put it to work right away. The action of resting pal to have it work as a structure is called assigning. Now that a pal has been assigned, look at the card. The structure's when assigned ability can be activated. Please draw 1 card card from top of your deck. Draw one card from top of the deck. Yeah. Okay, moving on. While we are at it, let's deploy the gear. Single shot rifle. Gear refers to tools in the Palworld universe that can be deployed to your base to defeat enemy pals or strengthen your own pals. The key difference between gears and structure is that gears cannot be attacked. Let's take a look at the number in the bottom right corner of a structure. The structure can be destroyed if they take damage beyond this number. On the other hand, gears cannot be destroyed other than by the abilities of specific cards. So just like other cards, you will need to pay a cost to deploy gears. Let's see the single shot rifle. Normally this card would require 4 souls to play. However, primitive finance continuous ability reduce the cost of gears by 2, making this single shot rifle a 2-cost gear. So, press the 2 souls to deploy this gear to your base vertically. Deploy the gear to your base vertically. Yeah, vertically. Okay. Okay, let's see the single shot rifle's ability. It has an off-deploy ability that activates automatically when played. You can choose one spell and deal 1,000 damage. So let's deal 1,000 damage to your opponent's Fox Sparks. So Fox Sparks will receive the damage more than its power. So please send the Fox Sparks to the graveyard. Fox Sparks only have the 700 power and single shot rifle can deal 1,000 damage. So the Fox Sparks will be sent to the graveyard. Yep. Okay. Okay, for the player 2, since you still have 2 souls remaining, let's play Chicky Bee from your hand as well. Rest the 2 cards and play Chicky Bee from your hand to the base. Yeah. Rest the 2 cards. Rest the 2 soul cards. Okay. Although Chicky Bee can attack immediately, but it's not enough to bring your opponent's life points down to 0, even if you attack. So let's just end the turn, and the pals can block your opponent's attack. So let's just end your turn without attacking. Please move back the turn to the first player. So first player, now it's your third turn. During your stand phase, stand or raise a card, including the soul card. Next, the draw phase, please draw 1 card from top of the deck. Player 1, please draw 1 card from top of the deck, then place 2 soul cards from your soul deck to your soul area. Player 1, place 2 cards here. Okay, so for player 1, now you only have 6 souls. You cannot play any high cost pals, but let's aim to win with lower cost cards instead. Start by playing the 2-cost Chicky Bee. Just as we've done up till now, rest 2 soul cards and deploy Chicky Bee in your base. Now let's attack opponent. Rest the Chicky Bee and declare your attack on your opponent. For the player 2, since you will still have life points remaining after taking this 1 damage, let's take this attack head on. Just like before, perform a damage check by flipping cards from the top of your deck equal to the strike of the incoming attack. As you didn't flip any lucky pal card, so you will take this damage and put this flip over card to the graveyard. Please. Then your life point will be moved to 1.
Compete with a single shot rifle and a shotgun.
Okay, for player 2. Now for player 1, let's just play another pal. In this game, you can perform actions during your main phase in any order. For example, within the same main phase, you can attack, then play an rest level. Okay. Okay, for player 2, if this 1 point of damage goes through, you will have 0 life points left and lose the game. Let's block this attack with your standing chickpea. Block an attack by resting a pair when attacked. Please rest your chickpea to block. Okay, when a pair blocks another pair's attack, they will battle. Both deal damage to each other, and since they will both take damage equal to or exceeding their power, both pairs are put into the graveyard. Both are pairs put into the graveyard. Okay, player 2 has survived. However, player 1 still has 2 spots remaining. Player 1, let's play Carnival from your hand.
I'm still going up to.
Then let's attack again.
Yeah, I can see what's coming. I can see
Okay,
what's
for
coming.
player 2, you can no longer interact and has no interact card in hand. So you will have to take the attack head on. Please perform your damage check equal to the strike of the incoming attack, which is 1. Oh, when you look at this, you can see the star symbol from this card. A lucky pearl has appeared. Getting a lucky pearl during your damage check will cancel all damage from that attack. So you won't take any damage from this time. Place the flipped card into the graveyard. For player 2, you have survived again. So please make efficient use of your health and trade blows with each other to come out victorious. Okay, with that, we've come to the end of this demonstration. We'll have some time for free play, so you can shuffle the decks and start the game with the life 10.
I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, and after the demonstration, you can see there's a QR code on the table. You may sign up the Ushinabi to redeem the prototype deck and the promo card.
Go now.
Go next.